What if I told you that a tiny spice commonly found in your kitchen could have a significant impact on your health? That's right, I'm talking about cloves. Research shows that this humble little spice with its powerful properties can work wonders on your body in just 7 days. So what happens if you chew just one clove every day for a week? Well, stay tuned as we break it down day by day to uncover the surprising benefits of adding this simple spice to your daily routine. You won't believe what it can do. But before we begin, I'm curious about you. Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments and feel free to ask any questions you might have. Now let's begin. Day 1, a natural painkiller like no other. Let's start with a simple question. Have you ever experienced the relentless, throbbing pain of a toothache? You know, the kind of pain that seems to take over your entire day. If you have, you've probably been desperate for relief. Now imagine a natural remedy that could ease that pain without the side effects of synthetic medications. Enter cloves, a tiny spice with mighty powers. The secret lies in eugenol, a natural compound in cloves that works similarly to lidocaine, the numbing agent dentists use. But unlike lidocaine or over-the-counter painkillers like ibuprofen, cloves don't come with a list of potential side effects like stomach irritation or liver damage. Isn't that incredible? Just a single clove, when chewed, can provide relief for toothaches and other localized pains. Eugenol's anti-inflammatory properties work throughout your entire body. So if you're dealing with joint pain, arthritis, or even general aches, chewing one clove a day could potentially bring some relief. Imagine waking up with less stiffness, less soreness, and more energy to tackle your day, all thanks to this tiny aromatic spice. Studies have found that cloves can mimic the effects of NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. These are the same medications prescribed for inflammation, but NSAIDs can cause stomach ulcers and other complications. Cloves, they work without the downsides. So tomorrow morning, grab a single clove from your pantry, pop it into your mouth, chew it, and savor its earthy, slightly spicy flavor. Sure, it might take a little getting used to, but think of it as a small daily ritual that could transform your relationship with pain. Day 2, antimicrobial superpowers. By the second day, you might notice something surprising. Your body feels lighter, fresher, almost as if your immune system just got a boost. How is that possible? The answer lies in cloves' antimicrobial properties. Let's break it down. Did you know cloves can fight bacteria, viruses, fungi, and even parasites? Yes, cloves have been shown to combat antibiotic-resistant bacteria. These are the types of bacteria that modern medicine often struggles to fight. Isn't it fascinating how nature provides solutions where even advanced medicine sometimes falls short? Let's go a little deeper. Bacteria often form biofilms. Imagine these as protective shields that bacteria use to hide from your immune system or antibiotics. Cloves have the incredible ability to break through these biofilms, exposing the bacteria and allowing your body to eliminate them more effectively. Think of cloves as your immune system's secret weapon, breaking down barriers and letting your defenses do their job. But it's not just bacteria. Cloves have also shown promise in fighting fungi, like Candida, a common cause of yeast infections, and even viruses like herpes simplex. Pause for a moment and think, how often do you hear about natural remedies that can do all of this? And the best part, unlike antibiotics, cloves don't disrupt the balance of good bacteria in your body. This means you get the benefits without the potential drawbacks of antibiotic overuse, like gut imbalances. Day 3, better blood sugar control. By day 3, you might feel a surprising difference in your energy levels. No more mid-afternoon crashes, no more uncontrollable cravings. Why? Because cloves have a unique ability to help stabilize your blood sugar levels. Let me ask you this. Do you ever feel like your energy is all over the place? One minute you're buzzing with energy and the next you're slumped over, reaching for a snack. If that sounds familiar, cloves might just be your new best friend. Here's how it works. Cloves help make your insulin more sensitive. Insulin, as you might know, is the hormone responsible for regulating blood sugar. When your body becomes more sensitive to insulin, it can manage blood sugar levels more effectively. This is similar to how medications like metformin work, but cloves do it naturally and without side effects. Think about how much easier life would be if you didn't have to deal with those annoying blood sugar spikes and crashes. You'd feel more energized, more focused, and less reliant on sugary snacks to get through the day. Isn't that a game changer? Now let's talk about the long-term benefits. Stable blood sugar isn't just about avoiding cravings. It's also about protecting your overall health. Uncontrolled blood sugar can lead to a host of problems, from weight gain to increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Chewing one clove daily is a simple, affordable way to support your body and reduce these risks. If you're someone who tracks their blood sugar levels, try monitoring them while adding cloves to your daily routine. You might be surprised by the results, and even if you don't have a blood sugar monitor, pay attention to how you feel. Are your energy levels more consistent? Do you find yourself reaching for fewer snacks? Day 4, detoxifying your liver. Let's dive into something that most people don't often think about, the liver. It's one of the hardest working organs in your body, but it doesn't always get the attention it deserves. Your liver is responsible for filtering out toxins, producing bile to help digest fats, storing energy, and even helping your body absorb vital nutrients. In short, it's a powerhouse that keeps everything running smoothly. But here's the catch. Modern diets, stress, and pollution can really take a toll on it. This is where cloves come in, especially when you start incorporating them into your routine from day 4. Now, what exactly makes cloves so beneficial for liver health? Let me break it down. Cloves, as we know, contain eugenol, a compound known for its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. These compounds help support liver detoxification by neutralizing free radicals, unstable molecules that can cause oxidative stress and damage your cells. Think of free radicals as tiny wrecking balls, causing damage to your liver over time. By incorporating cloves into your diet, you're essentially giving your liver a natural shield, helping it work more efficiently. So what does this mean for you? When you chew a clove daily, it's like giving your liver a boost to work at its optimal level. This allows your liver to filter toxins and waste products from your body more effectively. We all know how bad our diets can get sometimes. Processed foods, alcohol, environmental pollutants, and stress can overload the liver, leaving it struggling to keep up. But with just one clove a day, you could be supporting this vital organ in its role as your body's detox center. Let's pause for a second. Have you ever thought about how many toxins are in your body right now? If you're like most people, the answer is probably no. We don't always realize it, but everything we eat, drink, and breathe contributes to the buildup of toxins. That's why it's so important to make liver health a priority. In fact, you could start right now. Take a moment to think about the food you've eaten today. Have any of those foods been processed or packed with sugar? How about alcohol or caffeine? These things might not seem like a big deal in the moment, but over time they add up and put a strain on your liver. Now here's something that might surprise you. Your liver is constantly regenerating. It's one of the few organs in the body that can repair itself, but it needs the right tools to do so. Cloves act as one of those tools. When you consume cloves regularly, you're helping your liver stay in a state of optimal function, allowing it to flush out harmful substances more effectively. But don't just take my word for it. Let's turn this into an experiment. Over the next week, try chewing a single clove daily. Take note of any changes you feel. Do you notice more energy or perhaps clearer skin? After all, as your liver becomes more efficient, it can process waste and toxins more effectively, leading to clearer skin and a sense of overall wellness. It's a simple change, but over time it can make a big difference in how your liver functions. Day 5, a heart-healthy ally. On day 5 of your journey with cloves, you're starting to notice some real changes in your body. Not only are you supporting your liver, but now you're giving your heart some much-needed love as well. Cloves have an amazing ability to support cardiovascular health, and it's all thanks to a compound known as eugenol. But let's dive a little deeper into how cloves actually help protect your heart. Here's the thing, cloves act as a natural blood thinner, which helps prevent blood clots. Blood clots can be incredibly dangerous because they can block blood flow to vital organs, leading to heart attacks or strokes. Cloves work in a similar way to aspirin, which is often used to prevent clots, but they do so naturally without the side effects that come with medications. By chewing 1 clove daily, you're giving your heart an extra layer of protection. But let's slow down here for a second. Have you ever thought about the role blood clots play in heart health? Probably not, right? It's one of those things that often gets overlooked, but blood clots can cause major issues if not managed properly. That's why cloves can be such a game changer. By thinning the blood and improving circulation, cloves help your heart pump more efficiently, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients flow to your organs as they should. Not only do cloves help with blood clot prevention, but they also reduce inflammation in the body, especially in the blood vessels. Chronic inflammation is one of the leading causes of heart disease, and cloves are a natural anti-inflammatory powerhouse. When you chew a clove, you're helping reduce that inflammation, which can lower your risk of developing heart disease in the future. Now think about this. If you're someone who's already trying to live a heart-healthy lifestyle, perhaps by eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, or managing stress, why not add cloves to your routine as well? It's such an easy, natural way to support your heart health, and it complements all the other great habits you already have. And if you're someone who's more at risk for heart disease, adding cloves could be a simple step toward better heart health. Day 6, fighting cancer cells. Now we're entering some really exciting territory. Day 6 brings us to a topic that might sound surprising, but it's backed by science, cloves and cancer. I know it's a bold statement, but stick with me here because the research on cloves' potential to fight cancer is incredibly promising. Let's break it down. Cloves contain compounds like eugenol, which have been shown in laboratory studies to inhibit the growth of cancer cells. One particular study published in the Journal of Molecular Oncology Research discovered that cloves could slow down the growth of cancer cells and even trigger cell death in some cases. Pretty mind-blowing, right? Of course, this research is still in the early stages and more human studies are needed to fully understand how cloves can be used in cancer prevention or treatment. But the initial results are enough to make anyone sit up and take notice. Now think about this. Could something as simple as chewing a single clove each day help lower your risk of cancer? While it's not a replacement for medical treatment, the compounds in cloves could play a crucial role in supporting your body's defenses against the growth of harmful cells. The idea of using everyday foods like cloves to complement cancer prevention is a fascinating one. But it's not just about fighting cancer cells. Cloves are also rich in antioxidants that help reduce oxidative stress. Oxidative stress happens when there's an imbalance of free radicals in your body, and it's a major contributor to aging and disease, including cancer. By chewing cloves, you're providing your body with antioxidants that help neutralize those harmful free radicals and reduce oxidative stress. Here's a question for you. Have you ever thought about how the foods you eat can play a role in reducing your cancer risk? It's not just about avoiding carcinogens, it's about incorporating foods that help your body protect itself. And cloves are a simple, natural way to give your body an extra layer of defense. So over the next week, try incorporating cloves into your daily routine. Whether you chew them or use them in your cooking, you're adding a natural cancer-fighting ally to your arsenal. Again, while cloves aren't a cure-all, they can certainly play a role in supporting your body's natural defenses. Are you ready to make this simple addition to your routine and support your body in fighting off disease? Day 7, mood booster and digestive aid. By now, you're probably starting to feel some noticeable changes in your body, maybe a little more energy, a few less bloating issues, and possibly a sense of calm. But today, we're going to dive into two really interesting benefits that might just surprise you: mood boosting and digestive support. You probably didn't expect cloves to help in these areas, but believe me, they can. Let's talk first about your mood. Life can get stressful, right? Whether it's work, family, or just the little daily challenges, it's easy to feel a little down sometimes. But here's where cloves come in. They contain compounds that can actually help boost the production of serotonin and endorphins, two hormones in your brain that are closely linked to feelings of happiness and well-being. These are often referred to as your feel-good hormones, and by helping to balance them out, cloves can have a calming, uplifting effect on your mood. If you've ever felt low energy or found it hard to shake off stress, cloves could help lift your spirits naturally. Think of it as a little mood booster from nature. The best part? It's all natural, with no side effects that come with taking some of the synthetic options available on the market. Now let me ask you, have you ever had one of those days when you just feel sluggish, stressed, or a bit down for no real reason? It's not always easy to pinpoint why, but it happens to most of us. What if you could turn to something simple and natural to help ease that? Just adding one clove to your routine could make a difference. It's amazing how something so small can have such a big impact on how you feel. Now let's switch gears and talk about your digestive health, because cloves also excel in this area. If you've ever felt bloated or had that uncomfortable fullness after a meal, you're not alone. Many people deal with digestive issues on a daily basis, but cloves are here to help. They contain compounds that increase the production of digestive enzymes in your stomach, which are crucial for breaking down food properly. This helps prevent the buildup of gas and the uncomfortable feeling of bloating after meals. Think of digestive enzymes like tiny helpers that assist your stomach in processing food. When they're working well, digestion is smoother and gas or bloating is less likely to occur. Cloves give these enzymes a natural boost, which can help you feel more comfortable after eating, especially if you tend to eat heavy or rich meals. It's like giving your digestive system a little extra support. Now, have you ever had that miserable feeling after eating a large meal, when you just want to lie down but can't because your stomach feels heavy? Cloves can help you avoid that discomfort by speeding up digestion and easing bloating. And if you've ever had issues with indigestion or sluggish digestion, cloves might just be the gentle nudge your system needs to get back on track. Here's something you might not know. Cloves have been used in traditional medicine for centuries to support digestion. They're known to calm an upset stomach, reduce gas, which can make you feel gassy and bloated, and even help relieve nausea. So if you're prone to digestive discomfort, cloves might quickly become your new best friend. Let's do a quick check-in. Over the past week, have you noticed any changes in your mood or how you feel after meals? Maybe you felt a little lighter in spirit or more comfortable in your stomach. If you're dealing with digestive discomfort or mood swings, cloves could be a game changer. Plus, as a natural solution, they come without the negative side effects that some over-the-counter products might have. Here's an easy way to incorporate cloves into your routine. You can chew on a single clove after meals or steep a few in hot water for a soothing tea. It's a simple habit, but it can lead to some pretty big results. At this point, you might be wondering, if cloves are so amazing, why don't more people use them? The truth is, the medical system isn't set up to promote natural remedies. As I mentioned earlier, only drugs can legally claim to treat or cure diseases. Natural remedies like cloves get sidelined because they don't fit into the pharmaceutical model. But here's the good news: you don't need anyone's permission to take control of your health. Simple, affordable remedies like cloves are within reach for everyone. Now, if you're ready to give this a try, here are a few simple ways to incorporate cloves into your daily routine. Chew one clove daily. This is the easiest and most effective method. Just chew and swallow, it's that simple. Make clove tea. Steep a few cloves in hot water for a soothing, health-boosting drink. Use clove oil, apply it topically for joint pain or mix it with a carrier oil for a massage. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insights into natural remedies and health tips. Drop your thoughts or any questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care of yourself.